Hey everyone, Vince Giordano, Juniata County Library. Ask us anything. Last time I went over how to get eBooks with the Libby app. Today I wanted to go over how to get them with the Overdrive app. Now if you go to the App Store or the Play Store and type in Overdrive, you will get the Overdrive app and maybe the Libby app. So what you'll do is open the app, and from here you'll hit sign up. And then if you have a card with us, you hit sign up using library card. Now you'll need a valid library card to go further. If you have one, you'll use it here. If you don't have one, or if yours is old, maybe it expired, go onto our website or call us and we'll get you hooked up. So an easy way to go forward from here is tap location and put in your zip code. I'm going to put in Mifflintown zip code and hit go. And then from here, I'll just pick under Central PA Libraries, us, Juniata County Library. And then it wants us to pick that again. And then I put in my library card number. And just put in your card number without any spaces or dashes. All right. Now you are here and you're ready to add a title. So I'm going to tap the plus icon, and it brings it to our home screen. Now the way to search for one is tap search, and you can start typing in some things. So if I start typing in I'll get a whole bunch of results, and you see some different results. And then on the right hand side it'll say if it's a series, or the left hand side it'll give you the title. And then if I erase that and start typing in a name of a person, it'll say if it's an author. So I'm going to pick Michael Connolly. And first you'll notice there it says showing 1 of 24. So they break it up into a couple pages, and we have 42 results. And then below that, you can tap sort, and maybe you can sort it by release date, meaning, you'll get the newest ones first. And then filters below that. This is how you filter down things. So you can filter it to only show titles that are available right now. Or you can tap on eBooks or audiobooks, so you can choose ones that are available just for your device. So if I want to get the filters out of the way, I'll hit the upward arrow and they go away. And I start to see some titles. Now we'll look at these first two up here. The Nightfire and Dark Sacred Sky. You'll see the Nightfire and eBook icon. That means it's a book you'll read. And then under the Dark Sacred Night, you'll see the audiobook icon with the headphones. That means it's a book that you'd listen to. And then you'll also see above the title and the image wait list, and then place a hold down at the bottom. That means somebody else has it and you'd have to get in line to get it. And then right down here, blue on black, you see it's an audiobook, but hey, it's available to borrow. So I'm going to tap the word borrow, and it's just going to ask me to give my library card one more time. And just so you know, once you do this one last time, it will not ask you to do it again. All right, so I'm signed in fully, and I'm ready to borrow it. Now, you can borrow it for different periods of time. It always defaults to give you the most time, 21 days. But if I tap on 21 days, I can pick if I want it for 2 weeks or a week. Let's do 21 days. Now, if you forget to bring it back, maybe you read it and then something happens, or you're not finished with it, and that period of time passes, it will just send it back automatically, and then you have to download it again. But there are no overdue fees and fines. So if you go past your period of time and you're like, gee, I've had it for, 21 days when I asked it for 14, I'm going to owe money. Oh no fines with these. So if I'm ready to borrow it, I'm going to type borrow. And then I will tap download MP3 audiobook. Now, since it's an audiobook, this might take a little bit because they're MP3 files, kind of like a music file. Okay, so to get to it, I'm going to tap the hamburger icon on the top left-hand corner and go to bookshelf. And right there, it's ready, and then you tap on it, and it's ready to play. Now, I'm going to go back and add a title and show you how to do this with an ebook, one you would read. All right, let's find one that's available. All right, A Darkness More Than Night. I'm going to tap borrow on there. Borrow that one for 21 days. And then here, I'm going to download the EPUB ebook. Then go back to my bookshelf. And then I will tap and open it. And it will show right here the text. So it starts out right here. Now, if I am wanting to read it, it's going to show me some things throughout the screen. So you see down at the bottom left-hand corner what page you're on. Now, the book is not actually 645 pages. It's that many pages once it's condensed down to the size of your screen. And then you also see at the bottom right-hand corner how many pages are left in the chapter. So maybe you want to know how many more pages, and then you can turn this device off. Then to go back and forward, you will tap one time on the left-hand side of the screen or the right-hand side of the screen, or you can swipe in that same spot, and it'll take you back and forth. Then if you just tap right in the middle of the screen, it gives you your options. So we'll start at the top right-hand corner. You see the lines with the dots on the top right-hand. If I tap that, it gives you a couple things. Overview, if I tap that, it gives you kind of the synopsis that you'd see on the back of a book or the inside cover. Then you can tap table of contents, and that's where you can jump to a certain chapter. And then you can also hit bookmarks. So what that does is if you're on a certain page and you make the options go away by tapping again in the middle of the screen, you see the little bookmark icon on the top right-hand corner. If you tap on that, that saves this page. Now what that does is maybe you want to know, in chapter 8 on this certain page, that's where the detective figured out the mystery or where the detective told a really good story. And then if you tap in the middle of the screen again and go to the top right-hand corner, you can jump between your bookmarks. Now, if you close out of this app and then open it back up again, it will open up on the last page you were at, not at the bookmark. So down below, you'll see first on the left-hand side a little sun icon. If you tap on that, you can change the way you view the screen in a couple ways. So you can change it by brightness with this dial. So you turn it down or turn it up, maybe if you don't want it so bright. You can change the lighting, make the text in black or make it in white. And then if you tap the uppercase A and the lowercase a, that's where you can tap a small a or a big A, make the text bigger or smaller. And then below that, you can pick a font. Maybe if you prefer to read something in a certain font. And then next to that, you see a little gear icon. And this is where you can change how the page is shown. You can show it by a certain column, certain number of columns. You can show it by the text being on the left-hand side or in the middle. You can show with the spacing, so you can show more space between the lines. You can show it with the margins being really full or being a little smaller. Okay, so let's say you're done reading the book and you tap on the little hamburger icon in the top left-hand corner, and then you go down to your bookshelf. The way to return it is press on the cover and hold just for a few moments. Won't take long. And then this will pop up. Return to library in red. Tap that. And then you can return it early by hitting return. and then it's available for someone else, and that's it. So this is how to get eBooks and eAudio titles with the Overdrive app. Thanks for watching, and as always, ask us anything.